It's Cade York, and we are underway from down to 5. And make looking to pass. First play is Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Again, it's Cook. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Speed. They want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
The Black Knights will jump on top with a game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he takes this near. Here of today's game. Let's get right to it. To get us started, it's Cade York. And he takes this near. Here of today's game. Let's get right to it. To get us started, it's Cade York, the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get it up. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And he is first rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop. On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. York able to send this to the end zone. They have to be pretty pleased with how they move the ball on the ground because we know that was one of their big goals. And
just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Jackson being chased out left. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Jackson now. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 8 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little. After a big play against you, looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This is Dallas, an inside handoff. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper buying time to his left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, Culpepper. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are once. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 2. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packer out here in this first half. And the Packers will take the Jackson here. He's going to look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2.
You're a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jackson on first down. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Pierce. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. Devin White able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, rolling to his right. And it's complete to Adams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 70 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, Lamar Jackson, I mean, he is just a ticking time bomb when he has got the football in his hands, and he explodes, Charles, for a big one there.
So there was the boom, huh? Because that's exactly what happened, right? And you can be in the right spot against him and not necessarily make the play. His talent is so good, and his ability to shift and move on a dime, oh, he is so impressive. Even when you play it right, he can make you wrong.
On second and very short, Jackson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Davante Adams from 13 yards out. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Jerry Rice, open right side. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Adams. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers! Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Jackson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. There he goes, left side.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So the Packer offense coming on. They'll be asked to go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's going to wind up with a 1st down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. Game as he looks to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He hits Adams, complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really.